Hello Year 10, we're going to write our article today, but before we do that we're going to go through quickly some of the things that you need to remember as you write it. Here's your title today though, writing an informative article. Right, first of all we need to look at headlines. I'm sure you've seen them all the time, although newspapers are rapidly disappearing, but you still get headlines on online newspapers. So I won't read those. Well, perhaps I will. Headlines can be big and bold. They can be alliterative. They can have alliteration. Obviously, they need to interest the reader. Short and snappy. They can be rhyming. They can be eye-catching. They can be wordplay. They can be serious or humorous. They can have dynamic verbs, or they can be a pun, or any combination thereof, really. You've just really got to think of something that makes people want to read on. It's as simple as that. Try not to overthink it. Now look at the following headlines and decide what device of those devices has been used. Oh, for fuck's sake, I fucking hate it. Okay, now you've done that, and I hope you got most of them right. But as I say, really a headline is just something that makes the person want to read. Quite often they're questions as well. Who's to blame for the fire act? You know, that sort of thing. So now you need to think about writing the article. I want you to write an effective newspaper article about the fire at a local theme park building site. That's the one that we were working on in the previous theme park lesson. Firstly, you'll be given some time to plan the article and to ask the other team any additional questions which you need to have clarified, in other words made clear, in order to write the article. These are some of the things that you need to remember. Don't write these down. You can just come back to these on the presentation when you need them. You need to structure the piece using structural features. Obviously, a headline. It needs to be in the third person. It's not I. Use past tense. Incorporate evidence and quotes. Use language. It kind of goes without saying, really, use language, doesn't it? But it means use language that's appropriate to the article, and spell and punctuate and use paragraphs. Okay, you picked 3 of these to interview, didn't you, in the last lesson, if you remember? You made notes of them, so you're going to need those going forward. Right, as I say, you need your notes and your plan from the last lesson. Have you organised your information? So you created a plan for the article last lesson. Remember, you have to answer these questions: what, when, where, who, why and how in the article. Where will you include your witness comments? Spread them through the article. There's a slide coming up now which you can check all that against. Now I would like you to write the article. So yes, give that one a go. And obviously that's the thing I want you to upload onto Classcharts for me to have a look at. So good luck with that. And I will speak to you well next week now. But make sure you upload that onto Classcharts for me to have a look at. Your work's been excellent, so I'm really impressed with you all. So keep it up, write that article, and I'll speak to you next time.